Celebrities have played an important role in the history of fashion dolls by attracting fans of all ages to have a piece of their idol's likeness, or at least somewhat of their likeness, in doll form. Around the 1970s, toy companies such as Ideal and Mego created a niche with celebrity dolls as a way to compete with Mattel's Barbie doll. And while Mattel also made some celebrity fashion dolls, their rivals quickly pounced on the opportunity to make dolls of the decade's top stars. But this celebrity doll phenomenon wasn't exclusive to the West. Japanese toy companies also saw an opportunity to capitalize on their country's burgeoning idol industry. In fact, in 1978, Asahi Gangu, also known as the Asahi Toy Company, would release fashion dolls of the pop duo, Pink Lady. Pink Lady, which consisted of Mitsuyo Namoto, known as Mi, and Keiko Masuda, known as K, signed with Victor Entertainment and TNC Music after performing on the March 1976 episode of the talent search show, Star Tanjo. After months of preparation, including a complete image overhaul, the duo would make their debut in August 1976 with the song Pepper Keibu. The pair would quickly ascend to the top of the Oricon singles chart, with their song SOS in November 1976. Pink Lady's 8 subsequent singles would also reach the #1 spot on Oricon. And much like what we're accustomed to with modern idol acts, Pink Lady would have a distinct look for each new single, which made them the perfect candidates for a fashion doll line. As they gained more popularity, the duo would endorse several brands, including a set of Pink Lady branded products, such as a vanity set, and of course, dolls.
私たちの人形が出たわよ。はじめましてのご挨拶。ピンク・レディーのおしゃれ人形。
Asahi Gangu, the manufacturer of the Pink Lady dolls, was primarily known for making tin cars, but made the occasional foray into the doll market. Rather than emulate the appearance of popular Japanese fashion dolls of the time, such as Lika-chan, the Pink Lady dolls were more akin to Western fashion dolls. For instance, the dolls had a bent arm to hold a microphone and one straight arm, similar to Mattel's Donnie and Marie Osmond dolls from 1976. And much like the Osmond dolls, the Pink Lady dolls were not only sold as a duo but also separately. Each girl would have their own face sculpt and distinct hairstyle based on their likeness. Mi's doll had her signature full bangs, while Kei's doll had a side part. Both dolls had visible teeth, a feature that was more common in Western fashion dolls, likely to convey Pink Lady's bright and bubbly image. The dolls also had a twisting waist and high heel feet, much like a Barbie doll. Asahi Gangu would release the Pink Lady dolls in 2 different sizes, 15 cm and 30 cm. The 2 doll sets featured the 15 cm dolls, while the separate Mi and K dolls were 30 cm each. Both 15 and 30 cm dolls would come with doll stands, and most releases would also include a microphone accessory for each girl. Print advertisements would note that the dolls would retail for 2,500 yen. As noted before, the Pink Lady dolls had fashions inspired by their stage costumes. These included Pepper Keibu, SOS, Carmen 77, Nagisa no Sindbad, Wanted, UFO, Southpaw, Monster, and Tomei Ningen. Asahi Gangu would release wedding and prairie dress versions of the Pink Lady dolls as well. The commercials featured Pink Lady in their Southpaw costumes, so it is presumed that the initial set of dolls was released sometime around or after March 1978. Interestingly enough, Asahi Gangu would also release fashion packs for the costumes featured on the 30 cm dolls. Since there weren't major differences between the Pink Lady dolls, in terms of facial screenings and hairstyles, casual consumers were more likely to buy the fashion packs instead of buying another version of the dolls. Despite Pink Lady's massive popularity, especially at their peak in 1978, the doll line would be short-lived. Factors such as low sales and licensing arrangements with Pink Lady's management, TNC Music, likely could have played a role in the line's cancellation. And with Pink Lady shifting towards a mature disco sound, TNC probably didn't want to license the group's name for more kid-oriented products.
And now, for the first time on American television, Here's the biggest selling female record act in the world, Pink Lady.
In 1979, Pink Lady would dive into the Western market with their single, Kiss in the Dark, which peaked at number 37 on the American Billboard charts. In Japan, it would be their first single to chart outside of the top 10 on Oricon, a sign of their imminent decline. Fred Silverman, then president and CEO of NBC, heard about Pink Lady through a Walter Cronkite news report and believed that they could help improve NBC's struggling ratings. Silverman would enlist the help of producers Sid and Marty Krofft to develop a show for Pink Lady. After realizing that the duo were not fluent in English, the production team paired them up with comedian Jeff Altman to help drive the show. Pink Lady and Jeff, also known as Pink Lady, premiered on March 1, 1980 to negative reviews. The show would be swiftly cancelled after 6 episodes, and the girls would return home to Japan to salvage their careers. Unfortunately, they couldn't replicate their previous success, especially as their newly adopted disco sound was going out of style. To make matters worse, TNC Music was suffering financially due to the failed American expansion. The company was also frustrated at Kei, who at the time was dating singer Guro Noguchi. They gave her an ultimatum. She could either choose her career with Pink Lady or continue her relationship with Noguchi. A tale as old as time in the idol industry. Kei would choose her relationship, though it would end in 1984 due to Noguchi's infidelity, and Pink Lady would disband after one final performance on March 31, 1981. TNC Music would go bankrupt shortly after the disbandment. Mi and Kei would go on to have solo careers, but would occasionally reunite to perform Pink Lady's hit songs. In their retrospective of the group, Japan Zone would note that there was a Pink Lady nostalgia boom around the mid-1990s. Fans of the group had reached an age where collectibles, such as the Pink Lady dolls, became an investment. The duo would continue to be honored over the years, as bands, idol groups, and tribute acts released covers of their songs. For instance, the idol group Morning Musume would release their version of Pepper Keibu in 2008. Pink Lady paved the way for modern J-pop artists, with their unique costumes, choreography, and songs. They set trends, took risks, and created Oricon records that would only be surpassed years later. That too, they were one of the few Showa-era idols to have their own fashion doll line. The Pink Lady doll line played a part in cementing their legacy, and serves as a physical reminder of how ubiquitous they were in Japan during the late 70s. Each of their singles, from their debut, Pepper Keibu, to their 9th single, Tomei Ningen, would be memorialized in doll form with faithful recreations of their costumes and hairstyles. For celebrities like Pink Lady, having several endorsements and a doll line meant that they had crossover appeal, especially to young consumers. And this crossover appeal offered toy companies and talent agencies the opportunity to not only sell toys, but also potentially expand their artists' fan base. Perhaps this was how a new wave of fans would discover Pink Lady in 1978.